For dorsiflexion, it's the process of having your toes pointed down at the ground and bringing those toes up towards the knee. If you do that right now when you're sitting down, you can feel the shin muscles that are being engaged, which is actually used in a lot of things that we do. The old way that you would use to either stretch or condition that muscle group is by the TheraBand, as you can see in the picture. It's either a two-person job or a one-person complex job of trying to find the right base and the right angle to make sure that that thing stays on your foot. So that when you do point your toes down, it doesn't come sliding off. And then therefore you can get a good stretch within the Strengthboot by having it secure in and be able to point that toe down and bring it back up either for a stretch or for conditioning.
Hi, in this video we're going to go over dorsiflexion, the basic method. When using the basic method, we're going to start out just like we did in plantar flexion, using the roller attachment or the ball attachment. The first one, roller attachment. For the dorsiflexion, you're going to use the smaller bands. You're going to start from the bottom to the top to connect it. This is good for people that have shin splints or their shin muscle gets real tight when they run. What you do is you can either use it to stretch out as it's pulling my toe down right now. I can use it to pull up and hold, slowly release it, so you get both the positive and negative resistance. It's pulling it down, it's giving it a good stretch, and you don't need the top plate when you use dorsiflexion. So again, pull it up, slowly let it back down, and do those as many times as you can. And again, I have that roller attachment on so that I'm not letting it go from side to side. I'm keeping it in place in case I have a tender ankle recovering from an injury. Nice and easy, let it back down. Okay, now I have the ball attachment on. For the dorsiflexion, it's the same thing. It allows you to move it around, and this really targets muscles that you typically don't exercise in any other fashion. So as you pull up, you can move it from side to side, and you really feel it in your shin muscles, and let it out for a nice stretch. So if you have a certain group of muscles or target area that you like to isolate, this really lets you do it with the ball attachment, so you can find it, work it, and stretch it.